EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line. Displacing defenders at the point of attack and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Deputy! Cowboy 80!
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On the run to the right. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Here's a run going left. Ooh. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. The Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Anthony Gould down to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
First carry now for the forward Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take possession.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this,
he gets free. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
14. Colts, nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is T.J. Watt in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
and these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Second down throw for Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Hufford's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 17.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. This one complete right side. It is a pickup of 18. And by a yard, they get the third down conversion. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
60 Vikings, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Viking 18, Mustang 19. Go.
Looking to throw, Richardson. Flush to his right. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. He'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Colts, nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, Richardson out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
And the Colts first down.
19 Lions.
21 yards.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Lions. Ready.
In motion is Warren. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
And he'll get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Colts get back in it. It is 21-7.
Colts 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for
the kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 40. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Come on.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. They face second down and 7. The play action. It's Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
His throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Pittman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 26 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Richardson will look to throw. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Oh, looking end zone, but is out of the reach of the receiver, and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
In motion comes Pittman. Here's Taylor. And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Moving left. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Okay, break. Unlock line. Come on, come on. Hit. Bronco lead. Rig. Get up.
They'll stick with him again. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
Off third down. They'll set up to throw. Throw left side. Taken in by Wilson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. In motion is Warren. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Now he'll air one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Third and a yard.
Ready.
Here's Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will go all the way. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Colts. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Colts are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 35.
That's good.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. They'll look to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. And this would set the new standard. A 67-yard attempt. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready. Cowboy. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Street. Street. Hey, what? Cup 19. Cup 19.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Panther 11. Go. Dragon 60 Vikings.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Street. Here we go. Stack. 70 Timberwolf. Alert.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Check smash. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Ready,
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Colts have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Hami Malott to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Driving start on the ground. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 29, here's second down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 20 yards picked up there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Here's a design run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's in! DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will go up by 7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately for this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It's nothing more.
A I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Colts will tie things up all even at 35.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Malott to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get back to Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
He'll drop the throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will go up by 7.
42. Colts 35. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no. Offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On play action, Richardson moving to his right. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the line.
And the Colts first down.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Cup 19! Go!
On fourth down, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that fourth down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the fourth quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
19 tight. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Richardson. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On the jump.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
60, Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. He's got his big tight end. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A fairly quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Ready. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. He's gonna air one out for Metcalf. That is hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
And that's going to be incomplete. They took the shot, but it doesn't pan out. They'll remain down by 1 here in the fourth quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Ready, check. Ready. Smash, smash. Shot left, Bronco switch. Go.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Reno, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
We'll go play action. It's Richardson taking off, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, and we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll run our first down with Taylor. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
Get it. Ready.
They go right back to Taylor. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here we go. Start. 70 simple.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. His kick is good. He's got it. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's first and 10.
19. Let's go now. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
Here we go. One final play. Flushed to his left. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Ready? Go! Let go!
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.